Morning, everybody. Crypto Strang here. Very honoured to have Andres from Grizzly.fi, a brand new project. Been looking to this recently. I reached out to the team. They've sent me a load of information. And they've also decided to come on to explain their project, a new era in DeFi and how they're going about it and all the different parts of Grizzly.fi. So thanks very much, Andres, for coming on. It's absolutely fascinating to find out about Grizzly.fi and everything about the project. So I really do appreciate your time. So I understand you're extremely busy at the moment as you're just about to launch and everything else. So I really do appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me, Richard. Thank you so much. Yeah, really awesome. Thank you for being here, or thank you that I can be here. So how should I start? So Grizzly.fi is a DeFi platform. So we will launch very soon in 5 to 7 weeks. So that's why we are here reaching out to different people to get out the message, because for us, it's very important that a lot of people know about the project, because it's solving a problem that we had before. So I'm not sure, or I'm pretty sure that a lot of people on your channel are into yield farming, that are doing farming, that are really actively using DeFi. And I'm very sure that a lot of you guys have encountered the problem of user experience. So it's very hard these days to use DeFi. I mean, currently we're in $100 billion market, and it's going great. So the past few months and the past year was awesome for everyone who was participating in DeFi. But currently the status is like that. So if you're really a nerd, a cracked, and if you're really interested in DeFi, you get along very well. So you can use it. It's easy. And but for all the other people that are using DeFi or that want to use DeFi, it's quite hard. So I'm based in Switzerland, and even newspapers are writing about DeFi currently here. So it's
stage now, aren't we? This DeFi, it's really sort of mainstream.
Exactly. It's great times. I mean, people are getting excited about DeFi, and even older friends of mine that are not really into DeFi start questioning me. Hey, man, how can I use DeFi? How can I participate? Because I believe that DeFi is really empowering a lot of people around the world to use finance in a way that they might not be able to use in their home country. So Grizzly.fi wants to change that. We started as users, so we started using DeFi on our own, and we loved the process of using it. And for me personally, I fell in love with stablecoin liquidity mining. So I took out a loan on Aave Compound, and I started liquidity mining that on PancakeSwap back then, and I loved it. Have you already used PancakeSwap? Have you been mining?
Yeah, I've used PancakeSwap for quite a while. I actually prefer it from the others like Uniswap and all that. I much prefer PancakeSwap.
Of course, I mean, if you just look at the gas fees, there is no way to prefer Uniswap over PancakeSwap currently. So, have you already provided liquidity to PancakeSwap?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I've done on various. PancakeSwap was probably the most sort of active, but I've done it elsewhere as well. And it's certainly the way in the old days of joining sites to mine Bitcoin, where you got this minimal return are long gone. That was the old 2017 days,
Got it. So when I started, you had the chance to make about 30% on stablecoins, which was crazy. I mean, I took out a loan on Aave Compound, did the liquidity mining on PancakeSwap, and I just kept the difference. So I paid 4% in interest, made 30, and it's 26%. It's free money. So I couldn't grasp that so many people are not doing it currently. And I started talking to all of my friends about, hey guys, you have to do this, go here, go there, do this, do that. And the feedback I received from each and every one of them was, can we please do a call together? Can you please help me set it up? And that's when the idea was born. That's when the idea was born to, hey, why do these platforms have billions of dollars locked, like PancakeSwap currently at 15 billion. But why is the user interface, the user experience so bad? So many people might.
Yeah, I agree with that. PancakeSwap, especially for newbies, is very complicated.
It is. I mean, you have to know about farming. You have to know about LP tokens. You have to know how to connect MetaMask in the first place, even. So it's quite difficult. So what we wanted to build, or what we built in the past few months, was an aggregator. We are on top of all the different DEXs. first on the Binance Smart Chain, then on Polygon, and we connect to those platforms via smart contract and have a very unique onboarding process. Additionally, our tokenomics work so that if the platform is used more, the token value goes up because we have a high buyback rate and a high burn rate. So that was the idea. Hey, let's build something that just makes it easy for people. Imagine how many people want to do liquidity mining but just fail because it's too hard. And then they say, oh, we'll do it tomorrow, and then they will never do it. So let me share my screen real quick so I can show you what we've been working on in the past few months. 1 second. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So as I said before, the platform will go live in 5 to 7 weeks. We are currently in the later rush of development. Here you see a sketch of the platform. So our developers, we're a team of 20 people. Our developers are currently working on it day and night. So they are working on the React side. This is the front end. This is currently, like I said, a sketch, and they're implementing it right now. We have an audit ready in 4 weeks with Haken. So in 4 weeks, we will be able to launch the platform on the testnet so that everyone can start using it, get familiar with it. And then in 5 to 7 weeks, we will launch with a great boom, hopefully. So this is the new interface, new user interface. So as you can see, it's very technical with the hexagons and obviously numbers because it's a financial product. But on the other hand, you have something very, very silly and very funny, like a grizzly bear. So
I like what he's doing there. He needs the honey to get. But yeah,
exactly. So that's the story now. So we wanted to tell a story behind liquidity mining or around liquidity mining so that it's easily understandable for everyone. So the branding or the story behind the Grizzly.fi is you are the Grizzly basically. So why Grizzly? Because on our platform you can make money in the bull market and the bear market. That was the idea. So we also feel like we should, or we have we have to bring a lot of attention to, or bring attention away from all these 100x, 10x, 1000x shitcoins to invest in something that generates yield, no matter if Bitcoin goes up or down. So you have a plannable income. So that's why we focus on stable coins here.
So it's fantastic. It's what everyone wants.
Exactly. And this is also what we can bring to the market: passive income, but not, hey, hopefully you join a farm with 1 million APY and then you get rug pulled or whatever. You're not able to make massive crazy gains, but you know that you will make gains, so you can't lose money here. So back to the story. You're the Grizzly. He looks a little bit silly. As you can see here, he's really admiring the honey. So he even has something flowing out of his mouth. He's really excited.
A reason behind the fact that you've done a Grizzly, and I like that. That is cool, to be honest.
Exactly, and it signalizes that that if this silly-looking guy can do liquidity mining and get fat by eating honey, everyone can. So you can too. That's the message we want to bring out with this Grizzly. Then you have the bees. The bees are like in real life. They are the workers. They are your biggest assistants. So they are a symbol for the smart contract. So the bees, they take your currency, they fly into the hive. That's the liquidity pool here, the beehive, and then they start working in there. So your money basically starts working in the liquidity pool, and honey is coming out of it. That's the story. So very easy to understand.
Yeah,
exactly. So let me go through the platform. So here you can see we have different elements here. It's all based on it's in the crypto theme, so we're not taking ourselves too seriously. But the underlying technology is just it's a great fundament to work on. So here we have different hives. So this is how the user experience will be like, or the user interface. So you have different pools here. Again, don't take the APYs for granted. This is still under development, so it's nothing connected to the blockchain currently. So let's connect the wallet and see how this will look like. So you will have different hives here. That's how we call them. Here you have a little flag that signalizes where the hive is located. So
pancakes. That's interesting. Good.
Exactly. So we're not we're not another DEX, so we're an aggregator. We are aggregating existing liquidity pools. That's very important that you know it, because new DEXs are coming out every day. I'm sure you've also seen the mania on DeBradar every day. New pools going live. So we are not interested in just copying PancakeSwap and doing something similar or something exactly the same. We're aggregating existing protocols and also making them more profitable and them more successful by having more people able to invest. So currently, we can also quickly go to PancakeSwap and see and compare how it looks like. So when you want to invest, you go here to farms. You have crazy amounts of pools, and on most of them you will actually lose money because of impermanent loss. I'm sure you've also lost quite a bit of money due to impermanent loss, like I have before. Yeah, because you don't know if you don't know if you don't know.
Yeah.
So if you want to invest here, you kind of like, I have to maybe click here. You have to know what LPs are, and in my opinion, that's it.
The layout looks so much better. PancakeSwap with their dashboard just goes from top to the bottom, and it does confuse a lot of people. So making it an easy layout is half the battle, to be honest.
And they expect you to know everything. So I love PancakeSwap. They've done a great job for the ecosystem, but I think there is a way to do it better. So if you want to invest here with Grizzly, you click on invest. Then this window pops up. This is the biggest difference to other platforms. So here on Grizzly, you don't need to know actually how it works. You just need to use it, and it's very, very intuitive. So here you choose what you want to invest, which currency, and it immediately selects those you have in your wallet. And here you type in how much you want to invest. Here you see immediately how much you will make. I'm pretty sure you, Richard, you will love this feature, because me personally, I had to create huge Excel files, gigantic Excel files. I'm sure you also know how this goes. Here you just know immediately how much you're making, so it's very easy. Here you see how much you're making per month, per year. Here you can choose how you want to get paid, because on other platforms you get paid in their own platform ecosystem token, which is mostly just given out to people, and people sell it immediately because they want their yield, obviously.
Also, okay, you have a different. So if you want to take your money out, you don't have to use the honey token. You actually use a sort of another sort of stable coin, for example. I assume. Okay, is it going to say honey token? Because I know there's a lot of honey tokens.
Yes. So what we will do is when we started working on Grizzly, there was one honey token, and it was like very inactive, and the short form was HNY. So now there are a lot of them. So what we decided to do is we will call the token Grizzly Honey. So on CoinMarketCap, it will be called Grizzly Honey, so everyone knows which one we're talking about. And about the short form, we will have a vote with the community, so the community can vote how they want it to be called.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Exactly. So here, this is one of the coolest features. So here you can decide how do you want to get paid. So let's say you're making 20% APY, and you're getting honey tokens on top. That's fine. So maybe you will go up to 40%. Here you can decide how do you want to get paid. Do you want to get paid with stable coins and honey on top as kind of like dessert? Yeah. Or you can decide to get paid 100% in honey. And here you will receive a way higher APY. Why? Because the honey tokens that are being given out to the user, they are bought, not minted. They are bought on the open market, 100%. Let's say you're making $100 per day on Grizzly.fi. So $100 per day is bought, or honey tokens is bought on the open market, which drives up the price, obviously. And then the tokens are staked. So you get like maybe 40% here, and then another 100% on top of your rewards. So you will make a lot of money if you use this strategy. But also it's a little bit more high risk because you're dependent on the performance of the honey token.
Yeah,
exactly. So after you write how much you want to invest, after you choose the token, the strategy, you press on confirm, and you're in. So Our smart contract then takes your currency, it goes to the different platform, invests it there, and it looks, or it calculates how many times per day it can reinvest to achieve the highest yield possible.
Okay, that's a great aggregator. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, that's
Yeah,
really. I like the layout of it. It's really interesting, isn't it? So much more easier. I've done some pancake swap videos, and the amount of emails and messages I got from people still not, sure how to use it.
100%. So, okay, so here you can decide how you want to get paid. It's invested, and the smart contract calculates how many times it can reinvest. So let's say on PancakeSwap you're making 20%. If you invest through Grizzly, excluding the honey token, you will make about 25% just because of the advanced reinvestment process, and you don't pay any gas fees for that. So we pool all transactions together and reinvest it for the user or for all users at the same time. So the gas fees are on us.
Well, it's lucky you're built on the Binance Smart Chain, isn't it? So you're not on Ethereum. Otherwise, that's where the likes of Uniswap's going to really struggle. So no, that's great. Binance Smart Chain is doing fantastic.
It is.
Yeah, to Matic as well, or Polygon as it's now called. So yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it is. So currently we want to launch on Binance Smart Chain. Later we will add Polygon very quickly. We will also add Ethereum later, but we wanted to use a blockchain that's actually usable currently. So Ethereum is a little bit
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. After you got used to using Binance Smart Chain, you absolutely hate using Ethereum.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Ethereum fan, but I don't use it because $200 for staking something is crazy. It's crazy. So I'd rather use the Binance Smart Chain. And yeah, one of the biggest features currently that are in the making. Let me stop the screen recording so we can talk again. So one of the biggest features that are coming is a traditional finance gateway. So as I said, we are based in Switzerland, and when we talk to non-crypto people about making 20% on stablecoins, so basically on euros, dollars, pounds, Swiss francs, whatever, and you can get in and out within 5 seconds without having any penalty fees and stuff, they go crazy. I mean, in the traditional world, 5% yield per year is, then you're a god,
Yeah.
And if your stock portfolio goes up 10% this year, you've outperformed the market, So it's
all about mass adoption and people finding out what exactly exists out there, and to change their mindset about the old traditional bank system and the very low interest. Over here, we're lucky if we get 0.5% a year in a bank.
I mean, in Switzerland, we have to pay. So we have negative interest in Switzerland.
We moan over here in the UK. But yeah, it's crazy. This is a whole new process. Once people can trust the project as well, obviously that's much better. So yeah, that's great for longevity. You're going to just building on it all the time, isn't it?
Exactly. So when we talk to people, hey, you can really achieve those kinds of yields. People were, no joke, people were trying to throw money at us. Hey, please take it and invest it for me. So we are now working with regulators in Switzerland, since in Switzerland regulations on crypto is very easy. So we are currently in talks with people from the Crypto Valley, with different asset managers, with different financial intermediaries to launch a liquidity mining fund. So a real fund where people can invest through their e-banking. And this will be a real game changer, because those people will be invested through the same smart contract as everyday users. So if you invest into Grizzly.fi and you will receive honey tokens, the traditional finance people will also be invested in the same smart contract. And those guys will also be receiving honey tokens. But we can't send honey tokens to their e-bank, to their bank account. Not yet. Maybe in a few years. I don't know. But
you have a country that's also sort of proactive with blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Over here, we're still very lot of negativity about it all and restrictions.
It's really awesome here. It's really, really awesome to be here and to have this regulation here. So the honey tokens that the traditional finance investors will be receiving will be burned. So remember back to the Ethereum update, EIP 1559, what happened? a lot of Ethereums got burned. So imagine if people start investing in Grizzly not through the DeFi platform, but through the fund, through the licensed regulated fund, many honey tokens will be burned per day. So the emission will go down, down, down. And this will benefit us, the token holders and the users of the DeFi platform, even more.
What is the max supply of the actual token?
The max supply will be 1 billion.
Okay, it's not a huge, massive, huge amount in crypto speak, especially if you've got that sort of burn and deflationary type process going on. So
yeah,
the more usage, the more burn. That's going to come down quickly, isn't it? So
exactly. So in the beginning, the token will be very inflationary. Of course, people need to get their hands on the token. We're also planning an initial liquidity offering, so your viewers can also purchase tokens. So if you want to get updates on that, if you want to get notified and to know when exactly new updates come out, and when you will be able to purchase honey tokens at a great price before the platform actually launches, just follow us on Telegram. I think we can link the Telegram in the description, so you can check it out. But yeah. The token will be inflationary in the beginning, and after about 2 or 3 years, we calculated that depending on how fast the adoption comes in from the traditional finance side, the token will be deflationary after about 2 years.
Okay, that's
exactly.
Okay, so we'll find out on the Telegram how to get the token. So you're not sort of doing the traditional ICO or sort of airdrops or anything like that. We literally, if we just follow you on Telegram, we'll find out that way.
Exactly. So we're now focused on the development of the platform, so that this is finished for the audit, and we're currently also evaluating if we should do an initial DEX offering on PancakeSwap maybe, or if we should do an initial liquidity offering. And we have partners all around the world that have different platforms, so we're still evaluating that, how we should do it. But if you follow us on Telegram, you will 100% get updates on that.
Is the Telegram link also on your site? I'll put the link below, but it's also on the blog as well.
Exactly. So we also have a blog of almost forgot about that. So if you go to blog.grizzly.fi, you will be able to see everything. You will be able to know or to read about all the different things that we've planned. So we have everything written. We have great copywriters. They've written about everything that is important about Grizzly.fi. Maybe what I can also show real quick is...
I'll put a link below for the blog as well, because I've read that. It's very interesting. There's a lot of information on there.
Exactly. Can you see my screen again?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go here to Grizzly.fi, the landing page will go live later this week. So currently, you're able to participate, to just give your email here, and you will be able to subscribe and to have a chance to win $10,000 worth in honey tokens without participating in any ILO or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'll put that in the description. People submit their email, they keep up to date. That's the best way. And plus,
That's it.
So perhaps when the exchange is launched, we'll do it again, and I'll go through it step-by-step guide, linking the wallets and just basically getting the tokens. It's really fascinating. So, wow, I imagine you're super busy at the moment, to put it mildly. So I really do appreciate you coming on to explain it. So anyone watching, obviously the community are going to see the huge potential here for longevity. As you say, it's not just a bear market, a bull market. We're not just investing in a load of, as we refer, shit coins. So
exactly.
No, it's fascinating. Thanks very much, Andreas. I really do.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, man. I mean, it's still we're still in an early stage. We're launching in a few weeks, but still there's not much out there. So we really appreciate you guys coming to the Telegram to join the community, to talk about it. So we're very open with the community. We're sharing a lot of updates. We're also open for feedback. So this is a project that wants to bring DeFi to everyone, that wants to make DeFi accessible for everyone. And I think we can't do it on our own. We need to do it together in a community to give everyone around the world a chance to participate.
Passive income is what it's all about. Easy.
That's it. And this will become even more interesting and even more important in the future, when we have robotics, artificial intelligence taking over a lot of jobs. So building an income on the side now with crypto, I really advise everyone to look into that.
Thanks very much, Andres. We'll stay in touch. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Richard.
Cheers now. Bye.